as an organizer for the African National Congress. I was arrested and beaten in Guguletu Township in Cape Town. The man who beat me later had to wash my feet as a result of the Truth and Reconciliation Commission. Struggles can be won. And by the way, in the time I spent underground in South Africa, every house in which I slept, every car in which I was driven, every dinner that I ate, every penny that I spent was given to me by Jewish members of the African National Congress. Jews don't have to be with apartheid. Jews don't have to be with the oppressor. But when the great struggle led by the African National Congress was victorious, when apartheid was smashed between the hammer of the armed struggle and the civil struggle of the masses in South Africa and the anvil of international solidarity around the world, the Boers, the settlers, the European settlers, just like the Israeli European settlers, they came to Mandela and they asked, can we just have a small piece of this country as a white republic within black South Africa? And Mandela answered, we don't believe in white states or black states, we just believe in democratic states where every person is the equal one of the other. And if it's good enough for South Africa, why isn't it good enough for Israel, Palestine, Palestine, Israel? Why should we fight for something we're never going to get? This so-called two-state solution, they're never going to give us it. Why should we fight for it? It's not just, it's not democratic, it's not principled. Let's gather under the banner of one democratic secular state in Palestine. That's what I invite you to do. But in any case, whatever your view on this, one thing is clear, and I come in my conclusion back to the original point. You only have a choice here in Canada and in other countries to decide whether you're with the occupier, whether you're with the rogue state, or whether you're with its victims. You know, the greatest injustice that has been visited upon the Palestinians is not the theft of their country. It's not the many, many sufferings that they have had to endure. The greatest insult which has been added to that injury is that the Palestinians who are the victims of terrorism are called the terrorists, and the Israelis who are the terrorists are called the victims of terrorism. This insult, added to the injury that the Palestinian people have suffered, is simply intolerable, and we should have no truck with it. We must tell the truth. The truth is that European settlers came and stole somebody else's country, drove them out, drove them from pillar to post, massacred them, occupied them, imprisoned them, assassinated them, and we're with the victims rather than with the criminals. Wassalamu alaikum. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you.
That's all for today. We hope you enjoyed the program. Please join us again next week on Muslim Perspectives. I'm Afifa Khawaja. Assalamu alaikum.